Have you ever wondered what it would be like if robots were a part of your daily life? Well, guess what? They're here, and they're learning fast. For example, did you hear about the time a robot at a festival in China suddenly moved towards the crowd? Or how about when robots began to speak a language that no one could understand? These stories make us wonder about the future. So let me ask you all, are we ready for the future of AI robots? Let's find out together in this video. Section 1. Shocking incidents involving AI robots. Imagine you are enjoying a fun festival with your family and friends, laughing and eating, when suddenly, something unexpected happens. This is exactly what occurred at the Spring Festival Gala in Tianjin, China, on February 9th. A humanoid robot, which looked just like a person and was dressed in a shiny jacket, suddenly moved towards the crowd. People were shocked as the robot lunged at them, and security had to quickly step in to control the situation. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it sure did cause a lot of surprises and fear among the crowd. Many people online even joked that it was the beginning of a robot uprising, but the event organizers explained it was just a glitch in the robot system. Not far away in Texas, another AI robot showed how unpredictable they can be. At a Tesla factory, a robot designed to help build cars suddenly acted out. It pinned an engineer against a wall, scratching his arm and back and leaving him quite shaken. This incident quickly spread across the internet, adding to the worries that many people already have about how safe robots really are. It raises a big question. If robots can make mistakes like this, how can we make sure they are safe before we start using them everywhere? These incidents show us that while AI robots can be very helpful, they can also be quite unpredictable. As robots become a bigger part of our lives, these stories remind us that we need to be careful and maybe think more about how we test and use these advanced machines. Section 2. Breakthroughs in AI and robotics. As much as robots can surprise us by their unexpected actions, they also amaze us with some incredible breakthroughs that show us the power of what they can do when they work together and communicate in new ways. One such amazing incident happened when two AI robots started chatting in a language that no one had ever heard before. This occurred during a demonstration where these robots, initially programmed to chat in our language, switched to a series of beeps and boops that sounded like something from a sci-fi movie. They did this because they found it was a faster way to share information without humans understanding. While this shows how clever robots can be, it also makes us wonder about the potential risks. What if robots decide to do things we don't expect or can't control? On a more positive note, let's talk about an exciting advancement by a company called UB Tech. They have taken robot teamwork to the next level. In a smart factory powered by 5G technology, UB Tech trained dozens of humanoid robots to work together on complex tasks, like moving large bins and coordinating with each other without human help. This is called collective intelligence, where each robot learns from others in real time, making the whole group smarter. It's like how you might work on a project with your classmates, each of you doing a part but all working together to finish it. This kind of teamwork among robots could change how factories work, making them more efficient and allowing humans to focus on less dangerous, more creative tasks. These breakthroughs in AI and robotics show us both the exciting possibilities and the challenges we need to think about as robots become more advanced and play a bigger role in our world. Section 3. The integration of AI robots in everyday life. Can you imagine robots being a part of your daily life? Not just in movies, but in real homes and workplaces? Well, that's becoming more and more a reality each day. Let's look at how these smart robots are helping in areas like elderly care and in our factories and homes. In many places around the world, robots are now helping take care of elderly people. These robots can do things like change diapers and help prevent bed sores by gently turning patients in their beds. This is really important because these tasks can be very hard on human caregivers, both physically and emotionally. For example, a new AI-powered robot named Ira in Japan is being trained to assist in elderly care facilities. Weighing about 150 kilograms, Ira is designed to handle delicate tasks and ensure that elderly patients are cared for safely. It's incredible how these robots can perform such sensitive tasks, making sure our grandparents and other older friends and family members are comfortable and well cared for. Robots are also making big changes in factories and even in some people's homes. Companies like UB Tech and Boston Dynamics are testing robots that can do everything from assembling cars to fetching items around the house. For instance, at a BMW plant in South Carolina, robots are being piloted to see how well they can handle everyday tasks in a structured environment. The goal is to see if these robots can be as helpful at home as they are in factories. Imagine having a robot at home that could help with chores like cleaning or organizing, just like they handle tasks in factories. These examples show us that the future of robots isn't just about science fiction. It's about real changes that are making life easier and safer, especially for those who need the most care. Section 4. Challenges and safety measures. As we see more robots in our lives, it's important to think about how we can make sure they are safe and do what they are supposed to do. Just like we test cars and toys for safety, robots also need to go through a lot of checks to make sure they won't cause any harm. This process is called robust testing and quality control. These tests help find any problems with the robots before they are used in real-life situations. For example, if a robot is going to help in a factory or a home, it needs to be tested to ensure it doesn't accidentally hurt a human or break things around it. These tests check everything from how the robot moves to how it reacts in unexpected situations. People have different feelings about robots becoming part of our daily lives. Some people think it's really cool and exciting to have robots that can help us do things. Others are worried and think about the stories where robots did things they weren't supposed to do. These worries make people talk about the ethics of using robots, which means thinking about what is right and wrong and how we use them. For instance, should robots look after our elderly people? Some say it's a great help, while others feel it's too impersonal and might not be the best for the emotional needs of the elderly. It's also important to make sure robots are used in ways that are fair and do not cause more problems than they solve. As robots become smarter and more common, everyone, scientists, governments, and regular people like us, needs to think about these issues and decide the best way to use these amazing machines. Section 5. Future prospects and innovations. As robots become a bigger part of our world, they are also getting faster and smarter thanks to new technology. One exciting example is a robot called Spot, made by a company named Boston Dynamics. Spot is a robot that looks a bit like a dog and can walk, run, and even climb stairs. Thanks to something called reinforcement learning, where robots learn from trying different things to see what works best, Spot can now run super fast, reaching speeds up to 11.6 miles per hour. That's faster than most people can run. This is a big deal because it means robots can move quickly to where they are needed, whether it's delivering something or going somewhere quickly to help in emergencies. Another cool innovation in the world of robots is the ultra-mobility vehicle. Imagine a bike that can balance itself and even jump onto tables. This isn't just any bike, it's a robot bike that uses the same kind of learning as Spot to figure out how to move in new and complex ways. This could be really useful for tasks that need a robot to move over different types of terrain, or do jobs that are too dangerous for humans. These advancements show just how much robots can do and how they are changing. It's not just about them doing tasks faster or better. They are learning to interact with the world in new ways that were hard to imagine just a few years ago. As these technologies develop, robots could become even more helpful in our homes, workplaces, and communities, helping with everything from simple chores to complex rescues. Isn't it amazing to see how fast robots are evolving and becoming a part of our lives? What do you think about these incredible robotic breakthroughs? Exciting or a bit scary? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating updates on the world of AI and robotics.